Hello once again, internet, and welcome back to a not so daily internet vlog when I've got something to rant, rave, or generally talk about. And today is an update on the old community work program thing. It's just a few things I wanted to point out, and that is that I've been blocked by the PDSA from working at the PDSA to do my community placement thing. And I totally agree with what they said. The reason that they gave me, I actually had it's a pretty valid reason, and to be honest, I completely agree with them. And but there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, even when I say this kind of stuff, it's raining now. It's horrible, but it's not as bad as it was yesterday. God, that was horrible. Anyway, back on track. The reason they don't want me to do it is because they want voluntary work to be purely voluntary and not mandatory. Then it's not volunteering, is it? It's slave labour. Exactly what I said when I was first put onto this, that it's got nothing to do with how it benefits me, but how it benefits the figures of the government. And just some things that they do. There's just so many things that this government does that rules us that I just do not agree with. So much stuff. And that's why I hardly ever vote. Because no matter who I vote for, it's always the same. It never changes. I mean, you'd think, oh yeah, right, well, they give you open promises and stuff. But they nothing ever really changes. It's always the same. Everything that's implemented is kept. And you'd think that if you voted someone else in, that maybe they do it their way and things would change, but it never does. It's always exactly the same, no matter who you vote for. And that's sad. It's horribly, horribly sad. Anyway, I agree with the PDSA about that, but I just wished that I could have done it there, because I really love the charity and I wanted to work for them, but all in all, I'm still going to be working for Barry, so that's fine. Someone's approaching. I don't care that I'm vlogging. I just don't want them to be on my vlog, so I'll get back to you in a minute. Okay, so the weather has been terrible the last couple of days, and it still is now. The rain's not as pronounced as it was a couple of days ago, but it's definitely winter. It's definitely Christmas weather. But you know what? Even though it's raining, it's horrible, it's still not snowing. And I know a lot of people, they want snow because it makes it feel Christmassy. But I tell you what, the only thing that snow does to me, because of my ankles and my arthritis, is cause me a horrible, horrible amount of pain and make it almost impossible, virtually impossible, to be able to get out the house. And that's really how it is. I mean, I don't pray for snow at all. I like the way it looks. Don't get me wrong, I like the way it looks, but I just don't want it, you know. It'd be alright if I had, like, say, my own car or a 4x4 that I could use to get from A to B, so I wouldn't have to worry about the snow. I could just travel, you know, I could travel to snow and everything would be fine. I'm not like 16 or 10 years old anymore. I don't have, you know, when you're 10 you don't care about falling over and breaking bones, you know, because you're immortal when you're that young. But that's the way it is. I keep looking behind me. I don't want anyone getting in my vlogs, you know. That's the problem with vlogging outside, is that you never know when someone's going to just walk up on you while you're trying to talk. And if I'm in a train of thought, if I'm actually talking to you and I'm in a train of thought and I'm thinking out, you know, what I'm doing, I'm not really thinking, I'm kind of just winging it, but I'm talking to you and someone comes up, they break my train of thought, and then what happens then is I have to pick up on that train of thought after they've gone, and it's very difficult to do that. It's become an acquired skill that I've got, you know. Anyway, it's raining, it's horrible. But what I want to tell you guys is that even though the PDSA have said to me that I'm not allowed to work there, I still love the charity, and it's not really their fault, because to be honest, the reason they gave me is a perfectly valid reason. So they're still my number one charity. The PDSA is still my number one charity. And quite frankly, I mean, if I could give £1 million to them, I would. Because of what they did for me when my pets were ill, when I didn't have any money. And it meant a lot to me. So there's that. But, you know, I'm just going to have to not work for them, or maybe, you know, try to stick them in there occasionally, because 30 hours a week is a lot of time, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to come out of wherever I'm, you know, doing my placement and then go there and do some time for them. So we'll see what I can do. It's just a pity, that's all. It's a really, really big pity. But I know I'm still going to be working either in Barry or Cardiff, so I'm good. As long as it's not Newport, I'm good with it. I'm alright. As long as I get my money back when I get there, everything's fine. So, that's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to update you on what's happening. I mean, I already said that I was going to upload every day that I'm on the course, but quite frankly, I'm not on the placement yet. They haven't even given it to me. I've sent them back the CV, but it was yesterday I sent the CV, so I'm giving them a little bit of time, but, you know, I'd like to know where I'm going, you know? But hopefully they don't give me a placement until after Christmas. That'd be great. So anyway, thanks for watching. Give me some thumbs up, love. Subscribe for more. Let me know what you want me to talk about, because, you know, I'd love that. But there we go. Share with your friends. Give me some thumbs up, love, all that. And I'll see you guys next time.